Hello and welcome to Technology World on OME Radio, a program brought to you by the Public Information Section of the United Nations Mission in Liberia. It comes on every Friday at 3:05 in the afternoon with a repeat on Sunday at 7 in the morning. For the next 55 minutes, we'll be discussing the role of technology in electoral process. Seyi Tikwa, producer of Back to the Ballot Box here at OME Radio, and Arthur Wawedi, social media administrator at Liberia Decides 2017, are my guests on the program today. My name is Robert Boli. Keep tuned. This is Technology World on OME Radio. Today I have in studio Mr. Seyi Tikwa, the producer of Back to the Ballot Box, and Mr. Arthur Wawedi, social media administrator of the Liberia Decides 2017, and today we are discussing the role of technology in electionary process, most especially 2017 in Liberia. Welcome to Technology World.
Yes,
gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, today we are discussing the role of technology in the electionary process, most especially 2017 in Liberia. What role does technology play in electionary process? Let's begin with Mr.
Well, thank you. Technology can play a great and vital role. In fact, let me just say in clear terms, without technology, I just can't see how successful these elections are going to be. Because there's nothing you can do now to meet up with it. You need to reach people. It got to be technology to make them reach the people. To get the information needed for these elections, you need technology. To make people to get to register and go through the actual process, you need technology. So what process and what aspect and step along the way that you will not need technology, I can't get it. So it is very much important and it is vital that technology will play a big role. In fact, if it is not doing it now, then when will it do it? Technology is in it right now as we speak.
Let's go to the Arthur. What role do you think technology has to play?
Yes, it is just unfortunate that we can have a society now that is just thinking about what role can technology play in, and we can see it today. It is a serious challenge. But look, by the early 1990s, other civilizations started to realize what the technology was doing in the electoral processes. They started thinking about, even with the advent of the social media, they started thinking about a whole new look of how they can get to young people. And like he said, we have to make sure to know now that if we don't have technology in this election, a whole group of young people we'll just look at it to be like it is not in our word. The old analog way of doing things, you have to go to the community. No, it is possible today that we can be able to reach millions of people in no time, thousands of young people in no time, for the information. And I think as we go along the program, we'll be giving you some ways we can be able to get to them.
How effective do you think will it be?
It's going to be more effective than you can ever think about. Okay? In as much as technology has its own, bad side, because of the way people use it, but I tell you, it has its positive side. It can go a long way to get it going. You need a technology to fast track some of these steps that you will need in these elections. The young people that you talk about. Now, we hear from NEC needs, and the total number of persons that need to register in these elections will be 2.5 million persons. And in 2.5 million persons, you can't go door to door.
They are projecting to register.
Yes. You can't go door to door to get them. It's difficult. Just by the click of the mouse or your finger on your smartphone, you know how many thousands and millions of persons will get that information? If you say tomorrow, or you say this is happening right now, you go on the social media and you say happening right now, they follow you. You see a number of persons who will respond to you. They will ask you a question. They will want to know. They will want to even be part of it. In fact, if you give them a location, they will rush there. In no time. Not that it's going to reach, not only that it's going to reach millions of persons or many people, but it will be so fast that it will reach the persons you want to reach or even beyond, people you even expect that it will reach to, it will get to them. Now we're talking about elections. In 2017, the voter registration process starts February 1 to March
A few weeks
7,
from now.
2017. And the bigger number of the population that NEC is eyeing, the youth, who use the social media most of the time.
The young people.
The young people. So, like I was telling one of the officials of the National Elections Commission, I see on the posters women 18 and above, they should vote. They speaking directly to people with disabilities. But I didn't see specific flyer which speaks to youth. Go and register. Youth, when youth constitute the bigger number. So, but anyway, I'm not disappointed because I know, but the use of social media technology, whether it is Facebook, whether it is Twitter, whether it is WhatsApp, whether it is IMO, whether it is Instagram, the guys will to get it. They will get it. So for me, the number is not, and you don't have to be quote unquote educated to get information. Graphics speak, and the young people, they understand it. So for me, these elections, I believe, on the line of being successful, it's going to come from the social media technology,
social media
in itself.
Meaning social media is going to be very effective.
Very much effective. People talk about results.
Okay.
We will talk about it later.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, when the vote cast time comes, and there's voting day, and the voting day is October 10 this year, that day, don't be surprised that the young people, most of them, if they don't get the exact number of people who vote, they will get closer to it because they will follow it. They will follow the vote cast from polling centers to polling centers, and then they will get it. Precincts, they will get it because they will be posting the picture. They will even have pictures taken. When the results are posted on the walls, they will grab it and start sharing it. Even the agents of the political parties who will be at the various polling centers, who will be the agents, representing them. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what we do. That technology they will use.
Technology.
Mm-hmm. Okay, to pass the information to their principals. To say, this is how we made here. This is the number we got. So, in the next 10 hours, and when NEC is thinking about, putting its results together, the principals, the political parties, the candidates would have known their own numbers. It is through technology.
Arthur, let me take you back to the past elections, 2005, 2011, retrospecting to those elections that took place, projecting the future 2017 October. At which level do you expect technology to be in October 2017?
I think while we talk about technology, we will talk about the infrastructure, that we have in place to host the technology. Because if we don't have those infrastructure in place, we'll realize that our expectation, we may not be able to reach to that level. Because like yesterday, we realized very slow network. Internet network. I don't know, in Moravia we have that challenge now. Okay. So I'm more about this coming election, because we know full well that for the Liberia Decides platform, we in less than 3 days' time we were able to have a group of membership of almost 4,000 persons. We have started reaching, hoping that by the end of this week we will be hitting around 10,000 persons. And before 2-3 weeks we want to have the biggest, because by now we are the biggest in terms of election or something. So our expectation will have to rely on the technology. So we know that it will be good. That's the reason why we set up the platform, the online platform, to inform the young people daily happenings about the election. So I think the expectation is high. But if the infrastructures are not in place, it will be difficult.
Tell us a bit about your platform. your Liberia Decides platform?
The Liberia Decides platform is a platform that we took out of Ghana, Nigeria, based on their elections, and they pushed it, and it was a youth-led media campaign to help people, group of people, marginalized people, people who don't find their voices. Those platforms give them the voices. Young people who don't have the finances, those platforms give them the finances. So, like women, who don't have the means to express themselves because maybe they don't have the money to go to the radio, we give them the voice and make sure we can be able to connect those people. And that's how it is like. And our platform we use, like he said, the Facebook, the Twitter, the WhatsApp, and the Instagram. We also use the YouTube to talk more about what we're doing. And in our social media platform, we are actually targeting first-time voters, making sure that they can be informed. And one of the things is we mobilize voters. And through our mobile call centers, which we have, and we get to them, we have been able to reach over 5,000 to 10,000 this week. Basically, our facilitators are at the office. They call the people and we get to them.
Encourage them to register.
Yeah, we encourage them to register because everything we're doing now on the Liberia Decides platform is for people to register. And also we create this kind of image for young people to have a feedback about the election, the candidates, and the party manifestos. We try by all means to make sure we can get those things, and make sure and share with young people. Some updates we are now putting in place so citizens can have some opportunity to scrutinize the candidates through the debates. This coming Friday, we'll be having the first, party debate with young people from those congresses, the youth congresses. They will be coming to tell us about what their party manifesto is saying about the land issue, about education. So those are the two things we'll be talking about on Friday. And please, it is not just an online platform, but we have an offline platform where we have street talks, we have debates, we have coffee shop presentation or discussions, which we call Atai centers. We go around and be able to make sure we can give the people the voices. And finally, we have another platform where we take short videos, produce 1-minute video on the party position on the education. We're trying to develop those videos and then make sure that they can be able to go a long way. We can take those videos to the community. And if a candidate is to say, I will do this in terms of our platform on education, 10, 15, 20 years, you can still see it on our YouTube page that the president said, the president now then, and at the time, said this. So I believe the Liberia Decides platform is a very good opportunity that all of us as young people can be able to use in deciding who will be our next leader.
Mr. Tikwa, you've been following the Elections Commission's activities through your program, Back to the Battle Box. Do you think they are capacitated technologically to handle these elections effectively?
Well, I can't say 100%, but what I do know is that NEC has a website. Mm-hmm. Secondly, NEC has a Facebook page. I'm understanding that NEC has a Twitter page. But through these things, you can have all of these pages. But if the right information are not provided, then how good will these platforms be? So one of the major things that anybody, whether it is any organizations for that matter, and you're following the electoral process in this country, if you have a website or a Facebook page or Twitter page or whatever you have, accurate information is what counts. One. The second one is timely information. You can have good information.
Well, how timely is
when
it?
It is being posted 4 or 5 days after, when everybody feeling playing with that information, how good it is. But we're talking about accurate, timely information. And that information that concerns plenty of people, greater number of people. But you put the information there that is for only James and his little daughter. Just using you for an example, how good it is for everybody across the country. But we are talking about election programs and election issues. And it is technology that is going to bring people closer together. You'll be in FUYA.
Meaning technology will serve as a bridge.
That bridge to lead us into doing things, no matter your distance. no matter wherever you are in this country or in the diaspora. The issues that we have to discuss is technology that will bring us all closer together as if we're in the same room together. So I understand that these elections, to be successful and to have a good result, and the people who will be elected to do something good for this country, should be issue-driven. And that issue-driven result that we want will be all discussed on the social media, if you like, the electronic platform that we are talking about. We are talking about the candidates. The candidates were all we used to do before. The candidates going from one village to this village to the town to the clan, and it would be difficult. But you can just sit down in one little corner and you upload your platforms using also short videos, clips, messages that are fast-tracking the operations. And if you're good at it, and you have very good IT people to do it for you, you will reach millions of persons as compared to somebody who is taking a vehicle and going from one village to the other village to the next village. I'm telling you the importance of technology and how important and how good it is, and it will be up to the end and after the elections are held, because the world has changed. If you don't follow the change of this world, then you don't want to be changed, and then you will be left behind. And I tell you, these elections, it will all be characterized by the use of technology. Get closer, get involved, or else you'll be left behind.
You are listening to Technology Word on Ome Radio, a 55-minute show that looks at the impact of technology in our day-to-day activities, whether as individuals or as a nation. We'll be back after this break.
We'll take a break. We'll see you soon.
Hey, well, correct. This is Sokoli, the original Belebele to Mama. Every time I'm in Liberia, I like to listen to Om Radio FM 91.5. Rock it!
It's going to be on the beat.
Infectious Marco.
It's going to be, See the way she look on her body like a rollie. Yeah, it's best to find bad treasures from the ancient story. Yeah. The tomorrow you see that girl, you can't stand me. Between your mind, your part and style, you can't finish it. Take it easy, take it easy. I said take it easy, take it easy. Yeah, take it easy, take it easy. Take it easy, take it easy. Yeah. Olukupe, 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 Olukupe. Be smart, open your two eyes. No time for bluffing. Calculate before you turn it. She will screen you today and leave you tomorrow. Come back to me and leave you with sorrow. Robbie, take it easy, take it easy. I said take it easy, take it easy. Yeah, take it easy, take it easy. Take it easy, take it easy. Olukupe. Olukupe, Olukupe, Olukupe. She found a mommy water, find get jealous, say she from Bassa. Yeah. She come me fini your kappa. She with chile when she fini making you baka. Yeah, she found mommy waka. Jella say she from Paso. You better let chile before they take all your transfer. Take note before they run you like kaka. Yeah. Olukupe. 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 See the way she look, on her body like a rollie. Yeah, it's specifying bad treasures from the ancient stories. Get to my, you see that get a girl, you can't stand me. Get in your mind, your pattern style, you can't finish it. Take it easy, take it easy. I said take it easy, take it easy. Yeah, take it easy, take it easy. Take it easy, take it easy. Yeah. Olukupe. Jabby day, your hour play. Olukupe. When your money finish, your hour play. Olukupe. It's when BB. Yeah. Wonder boy thing. Olukupe. When your mind finish, your hour play.
The official voice of the United Nations in Liberia, 91.5 FM.
Welcome back to Technology World on Ome Radio. Here with me on the program today are Seyi Tikwa, producer of Back to the Battle Bus, and Arthur Wawedi, social media administrator at Liberia Desires 2017. And we are discussing the role of technology in electoral process. We have more than 400,000 population on the internet on a daily basis, and majority of them are young people. How do you think stakeholders in the electoral process can engage them?
Exactly. Before he comes in, I can say to you with no stupor that it will be difficult. Well, I don't want to use and be very definitely say difficult, but to organize rallies. Yes, you will get people, okay? And it will come, you will speak to them, and the people will just make noise, get charged, whether positively or negatively, and they just leave. But whether they are taking the message with them is another thing. But social media, the young people can go without their smartphone. They can go right now. You can imagine the number of persons who are on the internet, either on Instagram or Facebook. In fact, I learned that Facebook is dominating. Yeah. Among all of them, IMO and WhatsApp and all that. But I understand that Facebook, because Facebook, not only that you will put up graphics, which is a main thing.
They have multi-functionalities.
Multi. You can't even imagine. All kinds of things. I don't even want to discuss the negative part of it. But people can do that. And young people, if you want to get young people, go to the social media. How many young people you will call to say, let's go to the ATS? How many young people will you call and say, let's go to the SKD Sports Complex and let me talk to you? Somebody will want to go watch the football games. Somebody will want to go watch something else or go hang out. But when they are hanging out, when they are watching their football games, their smartphones are in their hands. That's how you get them, you see? So you can get a good number of young people with the use of technology. And if anybody who should be smart and is smart enough, you will make a good mark if you use technology and you use it well. Not just using it, but using it the right way.
I thought, yeah. And look, like he said, I believe from my own research, our leaders are not focusing in that direction. And I think it's sad in the 21st century to have politics that people still wanted to be analog because they don't want that kind of openness. It's sad. Jordan P. alone, as an individual, Jordan P. has more than 120 some more thousands persons following him. But if I tell you, Jordan P. alone, his presence on the internet doubles the presence of the Congress for Democratic Change, the CDC, like they call themselves. It's sad. You have a CDC page; they have over 50,000 persons, and Jordan P. has over 100,000 persons. An individual from our research. Darius DeLong alone, he has more than 90,000 persons. But the Liberty Party has 10,000. So Darius DeLong presence on the internet is almost 10 times or 9 times that of the Liberty Party alone. So it tells you more people know more about Darius DeLong. When he's to post, more people will follow. If you go down to the next person, Henry Costa. Henry Costa has more than 80,000 persons. But the All Liberian Party has only 5,000. So it tells you Henry Costa as a person has present on the internet more than the All Liberian Party. And if you go down to the next political party, I want also to just look at, it is not that we are degrading them, but if you look at True FM, that is a True Breakfast Show, they have more than 50,000 persons. And the Unity Party, Youth, the National Congress, the Youth Congress, Discussion Ground, they have only more than 3,000 persons. So it tells you that True Breakfast Show is more than the presence of the Unity Party. And unfortunately, while you look at the other political parties, let's do the research, you will realize that almost all of them that have websites, they have people in the diaspora managing their websites. So you have majority of the things do, except few of them.
Outdated information.
Yeah, except few of them. But majority of them, they'll say Minnesota, they went for Dino on the other side, in this other side, Ohio, all kind of things. Those are the kind of information you find on their internet. You don't see current information, except few, like I said, except few. And look, at Liberia Decides, we as young people, we have that kind of a non-partisan posture. We're speaking the truth about Liberia. We want for people to develop. We want for our leaders to know the importance of technology. While we latch at these institutions that are having foreign-dominated and foreign-controlled websites, it's also sad. I don't know, maybe today the Unity Party was able to develop a website, but we've been doing research and the Unity Party does not have a website. I think it's sad to have in our country a ruling party does not have a website. It speaks volume. So only the website you see is the USA branch, the Youth Congress, the USA branch. They have their blog. It's not even a website. So we must be able to appeal to our leaders. Though they are developing these websites,
why do you think political leaders are not focusing on technology? I
think it's sad. Maybe when we say it, people may feel somehow. But majority of our political leaders are analog. They are not digitized in their thoughts and thinking. They don't think about it. You tell them to pay an expert to go and manage their social media page. They want to be giving you, oh my man, this thing, you put $1 in, you will get $2 in, you will get 2,000 megabytes. And that 2,000 megabytes can carry for almost 1 week. So they want to give you like $5 US to manage a page. It's expensive. Barack Obama became president of the United States of America because of social media.
Because of his engagement with
on the social media. He has gone down in history to be the first leader in history that used social media to become president. Barack Obama had huge following on his social media. People follow his speeches. On Twitter today, you see Donald Trump. He became president because the social media, people follow him. So we can have people with analog mind thinking that they can take our country to the digital age. That's the sadness. But I think this awareness will send to their minds that there must be changes.
I think some of the reasons could be one that the candidates we have, some of them, they might not want to put out the truth.
Okay.
Because if you have a web page,
they don't have a platform.
Yes. So you have to put or upload your platform, upload a lot of information about yourself. Mm-hmm. Well, the same people who will be reading them will want to question you. A lot of people who know about you. They will want to ask a question and they want to know, no, this is not true. And you need to clarify. And they're going back and forth. You may not want to engage in that because when people find out that certain things of you are not true, they will think that it will dampen your chances of becoming that person you want to be in life. So some of them are scare tactics, and others could be they are self-centered, and so they don't invest into the website, into the Facebook pages of their institutions. Most of the institutions you see, so they are human-driven, especially individual or those who in power for that matter. Give me one political party name, and people will not associate that political party with a name. And as we discuss technology and its importance in these elections, there's no way that you can even think of any other thing that social media won't be a part. Take for example, as we talk about the electioneering process. And I tell you, young people want to listen to factual information when it comes to the social media. So if you want to get young people involved, if you want to get young people to be a part of this process, and you want them to visit your website or your page, your Facebook page, or whatever, upload current information. They will follow you. They want up-to-date information. I mean, you can't be saying the same thing, and maybe you uploaded something yesterday, then you expect today it's still there. It's the only one. That's the last one that is there. Man, the people want to see new things coming about. So those people in this election who will be managing pages, be strong to upload current information.
Before I wanted to say something. You see, in Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, during his election campaign, what he decided to do was that he told the cabinet and all the other people that he was going to launch his election on the social media. So if you have a candidate in these elections that will say, for my Maserati launch, I'm going to launch it on Facebook Live. And we're going to make sure that people all around the counties, we want to hit almost 1 million viewers. I'm going to hit maybe 10,000 viewers. We want to hit this. You will see that technology will glue the people together. And from there, you will see that it will be amazing and how young people are following the candidate. So I think the leaders must invest, and I really agree with him that a lot of our leaders have a lot of things to heart because they will say one thing today and say it the next day. So when you say something on the internet, when the video is there, you don't know who has downloaded that video.
Okay. We've talked about the positive aspect of it. Let's go to the negative aspect of technology, the role of technology in this electoral process. I want us to look at the issue of fake news on social media. How do you think we can curtail the issue of fake information going on the internet?
The government has to invest, and I don't think our government is prepared to monitor the social media. They are not prepared. So what we need to do is these citizens engagement, like the Liberia Decides platform and other intellectual centers, and we have to make sure that we have to be robust. That information we get, young people will have to come down.
How accurate are these information that are posted?
No, if it is not accurate, then we go there and bombard the person who posting. And if you see the Liberia Decides platform, we are monitoring for hate messages, and we are going to be coming out with people who making hate messages, people who having rumors and lies and all that kind of thing. We will sift through the internet and bring out the truths to the Liberian people. So if you bring anything that will threaten the peace, we will highlight you on the social media, and people will get to know you for that. That's the role we're going to play.
You know, it's so saddening to know that. In as much as we talk about the positive of social media, there is a negative side. There will be fake news, hate messages will also be there, But a good thing about it is that although you will try to hide yourself, we're small in number in Liberia, okay? You will still be found out. You will still be noticed. So if you will hide behind maybe pen name or give yourself and give some graphic, that's why I'm not friendly with those who do not have their photos uploaded. Those who I don't know are such good before I befriend you. All right? So I don't want to be part of that. So if anyone wants to upload any hate message or any video that is maybe bad video for that matter, for this particular elections, and you want to maybe destroy a candidate, you will be, you will be exposed seriously. And again, I know very well that you and all of us, this social media, I don't know, but it's taking a very, very different trend. A lot of people know each other. You know who you're friendly with. You know who is doing that. I don't care. You try to hide, but people will know you, and you will be exposed. And sooner or later, you yourself will run away from the social media or whatever. You will try to go and then unfriend some people. But on a page where you decide to do that, and if any political party feels that this is what you want to do to ascend you to power, you will miss it. So nobody should do that. In a civilized and good civilized world, you don't do that. Sell yourself. Give the information that is necessary for your party and for your candidates. Do it, and do it with the fairness of it. And see that people won't follow you. People will follow you. They go for the truth, and people looking for the truth. All around here in Liberia, we have heard a lot of things that are not true. How many persons? It's just for the ears. A lot of people go and assess it by themselves. If Bole or 5 persons upload certain information, taken from the same place, but I will know and I will go for the one that Mr. X, because I know Mr. X is credible, I will take his version. You understand me? Everybody uploading, but I will go for that version that is...
How do you determine it is credible?
Because I have dealt with him before.
Okay.
He have uploaded a lot of credible things. 4, 5, 10 times he has said something, and I check behind it, they have been true. So this time, if others, about 5, 10 persons saying almost the same thing, but in a different way, now I go to him and he said, "Look, listen, regardless of what they have said, this is the actual thing. This is how it started. Give me some history about it, and this is the actual video of it." Why can I believe it? Because I believe him. But when people don't believe you, and political parties and candidates and agents and those who are using social media, if your website, if your Facebook page or any social media platform is not credible, don't waste your time. You will just be uploading and causing maybe it's another to say, let me just go visit and see what I'm saying again. That's what I would say. Yeah. But it will not take you serious.
Let's look at the media. In the U.S., because we are taking the U.S. as a case study in all of countries that have gone through the electoral process in 2016. In the U.S., President-elect Donald Trump make use of social media to convey his information to the media. You as a journalist, do you expect candidates to make similar use of social media to convey that information?
I would say yes, but sooner or later, when it chokes them, they will say, "No, that somebody uploaded that thing, not me." They should be real to themselves first. If you want to upload information for media institutions to use, good, we'll go down you and go get information from there. All right? But be true to yourself. When we take it from there and start using it, don't say it didn't come from you. All right? Be true to yourself and to the people you send the information to. When we go there, we'll get it. It's from you. Beat your chest, as we say in Liberia, that yes, I put it there. And I mean what I say. All right? We'll take it and quote you. But when you uploading, or maybe you get an administrator, and you start blaming it on your administrator, you say the administrator did not do well, I'm sorry, and this and that, people will not take you serious, and you will not be credible. So if you really want to do this, do it well.
Before we conclude, is there anything you would like to talk about relative to the role of technology in the electoral process in 2017?
My word to everyone, as you use the social media, don't use it wrongly. Positive use of it will produce positive results for all of us in this country. You want to talk about the issues of roads? If you have graphics, if you have videos, post them and let us see them and see how best the candidates seem, who is maybe in the picture, will want to address it. Address issues on the social media, not personalities. Speak to the issues. How do you, wish to deal with the issues? That's what we are talking about. It should be issue-driven, not personalities-driven, because I know a lot of people will do that. When you lack of words, that insults will start becoming the order of the day. No, please don't be lack of words. Say the truth and say it real and hit the issues just at the nail on the head. So we are talking about issues. Don't say lies. Don't tell lies. Be truthful. You know you can't do it. That's not your role. But you say you will do it. Then when the time comes, you say, okay, say you will do it. No problem. We'll keep the video. When that time comes,
on YouTube, you said this. You said this.
You said this.
You said that.
This is it. Then you say, man, our campaign statement. No campaign statement here. What you say today is what we judge you about tomorrow.
Ato?
Yes, as we conclude, I would like to send this appeal to the government about the manner and form in which election year tension is in the country. Like I started with the host of the technology. We now have a GSM company and the government. They are going back and forth about how they will increase in tariffs on this and all the kinds of things. We would like to appeal to the national government. In these election years, people's voices will have to be heard. And if you increase the tariff on GSM company, that is the core, people, it means that you are depriving the people to speak out. So, and also, we will not be able to use the internet properly because we don't have enough money to buy the kind of megabyte that we need, So I will appeal that as they discuss this, let the government even subsidize, though they say financially it is difficult, but for an election budget, if they can find means to give GSM companies some money, that they can even reduce this further and enhance the technology, because it is sad. If you just leave from here and travel along the highway, you can't get network well. Some of our brothers who are using the internet in other counties, they have to wait until late in the night before signal can reach to them. So I will appeal to the government. Let us drop this whole thing about charging GSM company and make sure that the voices of our people can be heard.
Let me just say something to that quickly. More than appeal, we want to actually know the purpose for the fiber cable coming to Liberia.
Okay.
I thought it came to reduce the cost, to help people in Liberia. In street corners, that's what we heard before. In street corners, we'll be watching video on the internet. We'll be doing this. But it has turned the other way around. They have sold these things to the GSM company. Now the GSM company putting the pressure on. Then everything turned bad now. So I would say in short term that if the government really means of getting these elections to be free, fair, transparent, let them do it through the fiber cable. Let them make it free. Let them make it free. If freedom will go to the elections, let it begin with the fiber cable being free, and let us have internet being free.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having you people on Technology World.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's it for Technology World on Ome Radio today. And if you missed this program, you can listen to its repeat on Sunday at 7 in the morning. Thanks to my guest, Seyi Tikwa, producer of Back to the Ballot Box at Ome Radio, and Ato Wawedi, social media administrator at Liberia Decides 2017, for being on the program. Technology World is a production of the Public Information section of Ome. For comments and suggestions you may have about the program, don't hesitate to email us at technologyworld@gmail.com, or you can log on to facebook.com/technologyworld. My name is Robert Bode. Many thanks for listening.
This has been a production of the Public Information section of the United Nations Mission in Liberia.